guys. Right, well, I was hoping to have got a bit further on than this, but as they say about the slow boat from China, it takes quite a while before you get parts through that you really need. So I was really wanting to do this later, but I just not had the parts through. But I thought I would show you where I've got to on this, on my current Austar project. Take the shell off. Yes, it's not brilliant. Not brilliant. I like the truck. Anyway, as you can see, I finally got a rear bumper. Added on the lights. Put in one of these little lighting kits at the moment, until such times as I get proper front bumper in. When I finally get my metal front bumper in, which does have lights, I can do away with the lighting kit, because I can't run this anywhere near water just now, or I'll just shut everything out. What have I done? Well, oh, I can't even see a thing. I haven't done many upgrades to this Austar as yet. What I have done, I'll tell you, trying to hold the rear bumpers for the Austar is not easy. I have a metal and a rear bumper that have disappeared on the way over from China. So I ended up having to go to another party to get that one. These, as you know, are great favourites. These Austar Super Swampers. And to be honest with you, maybe not as brilliant as the Pro-Line ones, or whoever it is makes them, but for the price, you really can't beat it. Now, what I have done, as you can see, and I have alloy hubs on my axles. The very simple reason, these plastic ones, yes they are plastic, and they're very hard plastic, there's too much play both in here, whoops, keep dropping it, and in the back. The bearings don't fit very well, so you get an awful lot of slop in the wheels. There is still some slop, but it's negligible compared to what we had with these plastic ones. Now I've got alloy axles on the way, plus alloy gearbox mount. The reason for picking up an alloy gearbox, if you can see this, is the amount of play that there is and the bearings in there. So I've ordered up an alloy box, which hopefully should negate that. And don't get me wrong, it runs really sweet, does this. My servo, which is just a cheap Tower Pro, what's this one? MG946R, and usually it's a 996R I get. What I did was I stripped the back off the servo, and I painted the PCB with conformal coating, let it dry, give it another coating of conformal, and reassembled it. So it should be alright as far as that goes. Although these wheels look as if they might be metal, they're not. They're just a dull chromed plastic. Now once I get the metal axles and the metal gearbox, that's much a gearbox, but certainly the metal axles, that will increase my load and weight. I won't have a problem. This truck is very light. This is the only problem with it. Now, there used to be in here on the chassis a cross brace that ran directly across. Now if you buy an Austar, you need to remove the cross brace that supports the back of the battery tray. Otherwise you get basically no travel, because it interferes with your top links. So that has to be removed before you can really do anything. No, I've kept the stock motor, I haven't changed that. ESC is just a standard Hobbyline 1060 with the jumper removed. Now you have two jumpers. One controls your selection between NIMS or LiPo, and the other one is your forward and brake, forward and reverse, forward, brake, reverse. If you remove that completely, what that gives you is forward, reverse, and as soon as you take your finger off the trigger, 100% drag brake. The receiver and transmitter is a Goom RC TG3. Not the best of transmitters. Has steering trim, throttle trim, steering dual rates, your normal reversing, channel reversing switches, your bind button, and a 3-position switch to limit the throttle. You have a low, medium and a high setting. Personally, I leave it in the medium setting. It makes controlling this extremely nice at low speeds, and the feel is nice and close to your thumb, so you can drive one-handed and film at the same time. That's primarily why I went for these transmitters. I've actually got 3 of them now. One for the Austar, one for the Canyon, and one for the Outback. Although I could have used the one transmitter, it means you've got to use the bind plugs and swap them over every time. For £18.45 you're better off just buying the second transmitter, you know. Anything else I've added to this beyond the ordinary shackles? I just run on 2-cell. It will run on 3-cell, but it seems happiest on 2-cell for some reason or other. I have other shocks beyond these kit ones, but to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't have a problem with these shocks. They're actually a lot better than I initially gave them credit for. You get a full wrist, full fist under these. Plenty of suspension travel. You're really not limited. And weight, the truck with the body is about, it's about £6, I think. And about the £6 mark. Not superly heavy. The body is just an obscene body, but what I found was that it was, especially with no rear bumper, it was very light on the rear end. So I had a body of HG Toys, what was it, 402? HG 402 body I think is. What have I done here? Keeps that up just now. So I cut the cage in half, screwed it onto the bed of the body, and when I was out in the long trail on the rollovers that I had, it rammed these front two posts right through the bed. So what I had to do was plate it inside and out, bolt and screw it back down, and it's now nice and solid. Personally, I would say this is by far my most competent vehicle I've got. In total, I think once it's all completely finished, with all the alloys that I'm going to be adding to it, it will take the total price of this truck up to about £250. Now that gives you alloy gearbox, alloy axles, hopefully it comes in with metal front and rear bumpers. Still waiting on the hard body, which is on its way from China and again disappeared in transit. So it looks like this is going to be my main body for my little Austar. On the whole, I'm very, very pleased with it. It does everything and more than you could expect from the truck. It's far, far better than its initial cost always, you know. I mean, your chassis only was 72. Then you're buying wheels and tyres. These ones in particular were what, less than £16 for the 4. So you are 91 for a full rolling chassis, and batteries I already had that, so battery price doesn't come into it. What I will do is, when I get the alloy gearbox and the alloy axles in, I will do another video and keep you updated on its progress. Bye for now, gentlemen.